Hey everybody, welcome to another reviews. Today we're checking out another set of gloves. Yes, more gloves to the channel, guys. These are Grease Monkey Tactical Utility Gloves in tan and black. We've been using the black for a hot minute. The tan are new. They are big time products company. They're cool. They are kind of like a mechanics glove alternate. Prices a lot better. I believe these were like 19 bucks, $9 on sale maybe. I got them at my local Atwoods. I don't know if you have an Atwoods where you live, because I don't know if Atwoods is a national chain or a local chain or a southern chain, but it is a home and ranch store. Sell a lot of like good old down home country stuff. If I want to get a cowboy hat, I'll go to Atwoods. Anyway, I won't though. These gloves are comfortable. They're good. My son really likes these, so that's why we have them. At the beginning of the summer, I wanted another lightweight glove, very similar to my Camelback gloves I can't find because they're packed. And I bought these. I bought a pair for him and a pair for me. I was like, hey, let's try out some new gloves. Okay, why not? And we've been using them all summer, and they're great. They breathe really well, and they're very comfortable. I normally wear a large. These are a large. These are large. These are extra large, and they fit really good. So when I went to get the tan pair for my son for Six Flags, I said, let me get a pair too so I can mess with some over there and not just wear the mechanics gloves. And the extra larges fit pretty good. So give you an idea of difference. Large fit me, a little tight, but they do fit. But they fit good. But the extra large are not crazy big. So either one fits well. I have a little bit of extra space in the thumb on the extra large, but also on the large. So hey, that's a net positive. The palm is good. That's very nice. Got a good grip to it. That's the one thing my son said he really liked about these gloves versus the mechanics. He said he felt the lighter weight mechanics didn't have a good palm, and the next level up we had a good palm but weren't as breathable, and he really liked these. So I went to Atwoods and I found a tan pair. They're kind of like a nice, happy medium between a mechanics fast fit and mechanics original and the mechanics 0.5 millimeter high dexterity. They're kind of like somewhere in between. I think fast fit styling with and kind of in between the original and the high dexterity. Build quality is really good. Stitching's nice. All the fingers seem to be reinforced well enough in the right areas. Now, this might become a problem right through here. It's yet to be a problem on the black gloves, but over time, I've had mechanics gloves with similar finger styling, and they just start coming unstitched right here, or that seam starts ripping over heavy use, like right there. But that's the nature of gloves. It kind of happens to all gloves. I think every glove I've ever run for long periods, that's where they start to wear first, is right through here. Mechanics tend to start wearing holes in the mid palm right here, or the fore palm, top of the palm, right here. They tend to start wearing there. That seems to be a common place of wear that I've experienced with all of my mechanics gloves. I always start getting holes wearing here, or the fingers wearing holes right in the pad area over heavy use. Have not seen that with these yet, but I have not put the kind of heavy use into these like I used to put my old mechanics gloves in, or my old Oakleys, or even my outdoor research gloves, because I'm not on active duty anymore and I'm not messing around with non-skid, line, boats, heavy weapons, none of that stuff. I can do a lot of the same analog. I just can't quite put it through the exact same damage that I could on active duty. I'm sure I could formulate something later. The black pair of what we've been running all summer, they're fantastic. They breathe really well. Like I've already said, they're pretty close to these, the mechanics high dexterities. I like these. I like these. The color is very tan. These are coyote brown. This is very tan. But it'll work because we're going tan side for September. Build quality, like I already said, is decent. I don't foresee a lot of major issues. I mean, you see kind of similarities here. So very breathable, very comfortable. If you haha, I didn't talk about this. And this is really cool. So this is something I don't have on my mechanics glove, and I have it on these. And they have this thing they call a slide guard. I'm assuming that's talking about a pistol slide and a guard for that. So when you got the slide coming back, you've got this leather chunk that goes all the way through the webbing of your hand, which would be where you would probably get a Beretta bite from. So that is pretty nice. I do like that. And the palm is layered differently. Usually you'll have this section here coming off of your thumb onto your palm. That'll be like a separate patch layered outward. It's opposite, that's sunk in under this main section. So that's kind of cool too. They do have this little area to run some cordage through, so you could hook your gloves to stuff. It doesn't come with it on there, but it does have a nice generous loop to run cordage through. We'll probably just put some little 550 cord loops through there, or we'll just use this to hook them through a Grimlock. I don't know. I think he's been doing a Grimlock through his loops on his black gloves for a while. He'll probably stick with that. But did want to cover that. That is pretty cool. Overall, I think they're good gloves. Like I said already, the price is pretty good. They're within the $9 to $19.99 range, about where mechanics gloves used to be. A lot of mechanics gloves now are in like the $20 to $30 range. So these are a good mechanics alternative if you're looking for something like that. They're very lightweight. They feel good for shooting. I've gone and shot my SIG in these, my real SIG, my real Glock in these. I've done some pistol work in them, and I've done my airsoft work in them. I've done a lot of airsoft shooting with the airsoft rifles and pistols, and they were very comfortable. These were definitely going to become a mainstay in my repertoire of gloves. I have a lot of gloves. I've always tried different gloves because working on the water, working on boats, you always want a good dexterity, a balance of good dexterity and good protection because they're dealing with line. So sometimes some gloves are just a little too bulky, some are a little too light. And you're always trying to find that really good balance. And I think these would have been okay for boat work, especially for the summer. They're lightweight, they breathe, and they get a good enough protection in the palm. Usually you want a little better, a little beefier glove, but not by much. Anyway, that's kind of all I got, guys. I hope you got something else to review. Again, these are the Grease Monkey Tactical Utility Gloves. I have no affiliation with these guys, not sponsored. I bought them at an Atwoods. But hey, Grease Monkey, you want to sponsor me? Holler at your boy. Anyway, good gloves, good price, good for airsoft, good for real steel shooting. I hate that term. God, try them out. You'll probably be pleasantly surprised. As always, make it out there, LARP smarter, not harder. Be a bunch of nerds, play some airsoft, and I'll see you guys on the field. Peace.